Today's question is about how do relationships change after having weight loss surgery? Now, do they change? Will they change? Let's talk about it. Welcome back. This is called Ask a Loser series. It's really just an informal way to me answer your questions that you send to me, either in the comment box below, which you're welcome to do, or you DM me, and I just want to make sure we're talking about the topics that are important to everybody. So the question today was, or a version of it that I get a lot is, will my relationship change? Do relationships change after having weight loss surgery? My relationship changed after having weight loss surgery. And I've done a video on this before that I'll definitely link in the description box below and probably talk about it at the end. But importantly, the question or the answer is, yeah, your relationship will change. Now, is that good or is that bad? It will depend. The relationship, first of all, that we need to talk about is that your relationship with yourself will change. I hope it'll change. Actually, it's important that it does change. There's your relationship with yourself. There's your relationship with food. There's the relationship with others. And that's probably what most people are talking about, is some version of their relationship has changed. Now, why does it change? My belief is it's probably because it's about change and about fear. Some people get angry with us because they feel like we're making a mistake by having bariatric surgery. They are angry about that decision or how that's gonna impact their lives. The thing is anger really is about fear. If you break down anger, it's about fear. And some of these people in our lives, especially our loved ones, our spouses, the ones that are super close to us, they've seen us try all the things. They've seen us try, maybe be a little successful, give up, and then get destroyed by that. They've seen us tackle how many other different diets. They've seen us in depression. They've seen us in anxiety. They've seen us on our struggle with our weight. So to say that you're going to have bariatric surgery is scary. For some people, it might mean, oh yeah, just another kind of version of what you've said you're going to do before, and you're going to give up, and then how is that going to impact me? So that's, it's legit, right? It's a legit thing. Think about other people in your life that do that. So yes, that might impact your relationship. The thing with that is, and I always tell people, and thank God my husband did this, was that I think a lot of it is that you need to educate the people in your life about surgery, really what it is, why you made that decision, what does it entail, all the things. Because I think people have versions in their head what bariatric surgery, weight loss surgery is. They might think it's a quick fix. They might think it's the easy way out. They might think they've heard all the horror stories and all the complications, and they don't want that for you. They don't want that for them. There's all the things, but I think a lot of it is just kind of miseducation about what actually bariatric surgery is and what it can do. Also just understanding there's people in your lives that just don't want you to change. They really don't want you to change. They love you, but they don't want you to change. Change means if you change, then they're going to have to change, right? So that can be scary for some people. Change is scary, good or bad, for a lot of people. It means you're going to have to change the way you think, change your behaviors, change your habits, change your life. So that could be part of it. Do relationships have to change in a negative way? No, they don't. I think if you have open communication, this person that you really care about and you want to continue having that relationship with needs to be, educated about that. You need to talk about those fears. You need to talk about really seriously why you're having this surgery, what it means for you. I think talking about your bigger why, like it's not about the weight, it's not about looking better, it's about why are you doing this? Why are you making this serious decision? I also encourage people to have your loved ones, spouse, best friend, family member, children even, age appropriately, of course, but just like talking about what does a surgery entail, like get it from the surgeon's point of view even, so that they can explain why this will work than all the other times. Talk about what does the surgery entail, what kind of recovery, what should they be looking for, what's their role in your recovery, what's their role in your life after when you're trying to lose the weight, when you're trying to be on the journey. So it's just really being open communication about what it looks like, what it really is. And yes, there are people who have complications. There's complications, the potential of complications with any surgery, be it a gallbladder surgery. The thing with bariatrics, does it not happen? No, there's complications with every surgery, but bariatric surgery is one of the lowest for complications. So you need to be aware of that, and your loved one needs to be aware of that, and you need to understand that that is a really low possibility, and have a plan for that is super important. Now, can relationships change in a negatively way? They have. There is a term called bariatric breakup. There is statistics to say that some people who lose significant amount of weight end up getting a divorce or breaking up. Now, does bariatric surgery cause breakups or cause divorce? No. If you really think about it, what's happening, right? The person is losing a lot of weight, sometimes hundreds of pounds. That changes a person. It changes the way you look, it changes the way you think, it changes the way you act. And it happens really quickly for some people. So change is happening fast. So people around them, like they see that, they don't know, they don't understand it. They get a little nervous, they get a little fearful. Like maybe there's thoughts in their head going like, this person's gonna leave me once they lose the weight, or this person's enjoying themselves now. Why didn't they enjoy themselves before? And then some people, they've never seen themselves this small, ever. So they don't even know to know. So life kind of hits them when you start losing significant amount of weight. Like you didn't know you were going to act this way. You didn't know you were going to think this way. So, life changes. People evolve. And that happens a lot after having bariatric surgery, and not really the surgery. It's about losing a significant amount of weight and what that means and how that impacts your life. So that could be really a negative thing for certain people, like I don't know, like correct me if I'm wrong, tell me if I'm wrong, but it's like any big life thing. So marriage is hard. Relationships are hard, right? They take work. And so, those people that think, my marriage is not quite, it's having issues like many marriages do. And sometimes you just have to work through those phases. But sometimes, your marriage or your relationship's a little rocky, you're having some problems, and you think, we'll have a child and that will make all things better. We know that doesn't happen. When you have a stressful situation and you add another stressful situation, be it the greatest thing in the world, that's just adding other stress onto stress. So it's the same with like losing significant amount of weight. Like you have to realize that this is going to change your life, and it should change your life. That's the reason you're doing it, right? So if you have a significant other in your life, you need to have them come on board. They have to kind of work through their own things. They have to work through their own insecurities. That might be triggered as the journey goes on. So they have to do their own work. In any relationship, before surgery or after surgery, is one person might evolve. One person might change. And so the other person either has to adapt or agree with that or do their own work, so that you guys both can work together and change together. And if that's the decision you want to do, you have to keep moving forward together and work out what that means, right? So I think that's a lot of the reason why relationships change. So relationship with food, let's go back to that yes, that relationship better change. If it doesn't, then you're just going to end up going back to before surgery. And it happens. Regain happens. So you need to change your relationship with food, and hopefully it's a better, healthier relationship. Yeah, and relationship with yourself. Like, I hope for you too that relationship changes, because it should be for the better. It should be so that you build yourself up, that you're doing this for reasons more than vanity. You're doing it for health reasons, your bigger why, freedom, choice, being able to travel, reducing medications, being able to be mobile, quality of life, all those things. I hope that relationship with yourself is changing, and that it's changing for the good, that you're feeling more self-confident, your self-esteem is increasing, that you have a voice, that you matter, that you want to feel good in your skin, that you want to live the best version of yourself in your best life. So that relationship with yourself is going to change. So yes, do relationships change? Most likely. Is it going to be in a negative way? Hopefully not, but you got to do the work. You got to do the work. Will it change in a positive way? I've seen many relationships after having bariatric surgery change in a positive way. Mine did. I got honest with my husband about my body image, about what triggers me, how foods react with me. He, from the very beginning, actually learned about bariatric surgery. What does it mean? He came to my appointments. He had conversations with the surgeon. He watched videos. He watches all my videos. Like, just understanding the struggles that we have, deciding to have bariatric surgery, and then recovering from bariatric surgery, and then the hard work is maintaining the weight loss after having weight loss surgery. So it's a good thing. And if you want to watch the video that I made before, I really get into deep of the statistics, some actual stories, real life stories of positive changes and negative changes and what happened in those. So I really encourage you to watch that video now. Let me know in the comment below, was this of value to you? Thumbs up. Or let me know what the next question you have, and let's just talk about it together. Have a great day.